ba?
Two teams.
Ipaghak.
Kaya ito, mga kumpleto gamit. Sikat kayo.
Nagapas baka sa class good.
Lamang si ato kay class.
Ko na 9-0 na dito sa score ko.
9-0 sagot?
Oh, dito sa score ko.
GG dito ka tiwala.
Wala nakaraan siya.
Pero siguro to lang
Pag time out, namalik ang mga hangin niya. Gusto ko ni mga hangin to. Namalik ang hangin eh. Namalik ka niyang gano'n. Namalik yung hangin oh. Ito nakagukod. Pistot.
Banto na daw kami fish stage niya Patrick. Patrick, tapos na kayo pre.
Kasi biya ang signature. Makaya tigpanoy. Huwag na kayo panahon.
Lamok pa na ito.
Lamok.
Ano
Ang gawas ako ng lamok kaya. Hapon. Pit pa, madagir to. Bird balik.
Still sa time out, diba?
Love pushing the ball. Greg, we could see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
Oh, look at the 76ers starting group. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with the Anthony Melton. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. Morant against Melton. Morant passes to Jackson. And it's Morant missing. Here's Philadelphia. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul can take you right out of it.
Now here's Morant. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score.
I like when Ja forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for Memphis.
That one misses. Harden outside. Embiid is at the elbow. Kicks it out to Harden. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer.
If the defense lets him, Harden will do this all night. You have to challenge his accuracy every time down the floor.
Now here's Morant. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Banked in off the glass. Harden's got 5.
And when he's in the open court, Harden has one thing on his mind: finish.
Melton against Morant. Outside for Jackson. Brooks the pass to Morant. Dishes it to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
So active inside, and with that big frame, Jackson has no trouble finishing through contact.
And the defense of Jaren Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year vote.
Now here's Morant. Now Brooks. On the wing, Jackson to the middle. Wants to get it to Morant and does. Lays it up off the glass. Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Kevin, health. Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools. And Jaren's still learning from playing night in and night out. Now living up to that massive potential.
Here's Tucker. Following the basket by Ja Morant. Outside, Payne. Brooks, the pass to Aldama. The game now all time.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Pass to Tucker. And here's Embiid. In the corner, Harden. No good with the triple. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the 76ers.
Yeah, and their last time playing against this club, they fell short. A lot of cheap fouls really plagued their starting unit.
Hopefully they exercise better caution in this game and avoid cheap fouls that could get them in trouble again.
Now here's Morant. Shooting foul. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Look at Memphis. Right now, they've acquired the second-best record in the conference.
You know, right now for the Grizzlies, they're not an opponent any team wants to see on their schedule. They've been producing all season long, and guys, I don't see them slowing down anytime soon.
We figured that by this point in the season, they would have separated themselves from the pack. They've done that and more.
Clearly a foul.
And with the addition, Greg, of the play-in tournament, we're seeing more meaningful games here late in the season.
Yeah, we're seeing teams battle for positioning more than ever. You have multiple teams trying to secure that 6th seed to avoid the play-in.
Now here's Morant. And now Philadelphia on the break. Pass to Embiid. Back to Harden. 1:31 left to play in the first quarter. Off the left rim and out.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Here we go, one-on-one. Embiid inside, guarded by Jackson. Puts it up from 12. Melton finds Harris. Harden with it, guarded by Morant. Clock at 4. Another shot out to the wing. On the wing, Melton. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Melton's got 6 points.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Morant against Melton. 41 seconds left in the first quarter. Jackson has the open look. Buries it from three-point range. Jackson's got his second basket of the game.
Not only is Jaren a viable option from 3, he's a primary threat from there. That's how good of a shooter he is.
Now, here's Tucker. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Williams, he's checked in for John Morant. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Morant's checked in. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Joel Embiid. McDaniels comes in for P.J. Tucker. Maxey's checked in for Milton. And it's Shake Milton in for James Harden. Maxey into the lane.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Milton kicks to Maxey. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. 76ers lead by 6.
11. The 76ers, 17.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Then there's Jaren Jackson. And it's Brooks. And it's Aldama with the 4 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now Morant following Tobias Harris's three-point attempt. Jackson misses.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Shots good by Dedmon.
Assist goes to Tyrese.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. Morant with it. Behind the back and lays it in. Morant's got 6.
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
Now here is Harris. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. Williams, he's checked in for Memphis.
And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J GA missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a 3.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. P.J. Tucker comes in for McDaniels. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Maxey. And James Harden has subbed in for Shake Milton. And so here's Memphis. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Jackson from long range. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. He's got 8.
Nice play, and credit Jaren for being shot ready. He knew the play was coming to him, and he knocked it down.
Now, here is Harden. He had 19 points in the win against Portland.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring.
Bane, no good. So for the 76ers, their last game, a win against Portland. Embiid wide open, and he's good on the 3-ball. Embiid's got the lead up to 8 now for Philadelphia. On the pass to Jackson. Back to Williams. Jackson looking it over. Williams dishes to Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. It's deflected. Brooks the pass to Bane. Misses off the right iron. The 76ers leading by 8. Melton kicks to Harris. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
3 points.
Inconsistent from range when he first entered the league. Tobias has turned that completely around.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And a strong bench gives you the flexibility to bring someone in and exploit a certain matchup.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson in the corner. Outside, Bane. Brooks dishes to Morant. Jackson passes to Brooks. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Lets the three fly. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Brooks against Harden. Drives to the hoop. And Harden with the stuff.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. I love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
To the inside. Here's Morant. Jackson. That's tipped to end the run. And he sinks the layup. Jackson's got 10 points in the game.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Harden with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Back to Harden. Pocket 6. And hammers that one down right in the face of Jaren Jackson.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 9. Embiid in the corner. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite-level passer.
Here's Jackson. 14 points from him the last game against Dallas.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Passes to Embiid. And another shot. And the 76ers call time here, fresh from a win against Portland.
That was a different team in the fourth quarter than what we saw in the first 3. Don't you think? I mean, they got their act together just in time to pull it out.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Konchar's checked in for Dylan Brooks. Luke Kennard comes in for Bain. And it's Williams in for John Morant. Philadelphia also making some changes. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Embiid. McDaniels comes in for Milton. And it's Shake Milton in for James Harden. Another miss by Philadelphia.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Williams.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Harris kicks to Dedmon. Fires the 3. And that's good. Tobias Harris for 3. Harris has got 10 points.
Beautiful catch and shoot. Look at the pass right on time. And Tobias, he knocks it down.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room to bring out the monitors. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. 8-9.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2. Philadelphia finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They have a 9-point lead. And now with the second.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been a clinic out there by Jaren Jackson.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yes, defensively, what they've done, they've funneled people his way and banking on his ability to intimidate.
Heading underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. DeAnthony Melton out there with Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3. Jackson misses. And it's Harden with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And the shot goes in. Harden's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the 76ers. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day great falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
It's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
It's Harden with the drive. Tips it. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Jackson from long range. And it's Melton with the rebound.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And if you want to talk about a player who embodies the power game, then Embiid's your man. You know you're going to get some strong finishes anytime he's on the court.
Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Jackson kicks to Bane. Bane drawn the double team. It's Morant in the corner. Jackson from long range. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Harden. And foul on the shot. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while